What you were just saying is really interesting, and I was playing it like a movie in my mind, how Kabbalah is a revelation of information. And the more one studies, the clearer it becomes. When you read all those books by the Mekubalim and mystics, you think you're studying someone else's experience. But no, what you're actually studying is the energy of your own soul, which is the same energy the mystic experienced. You're not just reading them. It's just that you become a kind of continuation of their work, a link in the chain once again.
And let me give you proof of this, something that's actually quite funny, because when it happened to me, I said, I can't believe this. But as proof, I was studying Isaac Luria. I kept studying and studying, and at some point I started forming conclusions about the topic I was working on, conclusions that I thought Luria himself would probably draw. Then what happened? I turned from page 10 to page 11, and what I read on 11 is exactly what I had just thought on page 10, Luria's conclusions written out. That's when you realize you're already moving at the vibrational level of this Kabbalist. You're entering his mind, his energy. You begin to navigate within that energy. You start to think the way he thinks. But what's really fascinating is that you can get to a point, as you said, where you leap into the sod, the hidden layer of what Luria is writing. You can start to intuit what's coming, and suddenly you find it. You say, logically, Luria must have reached this point, and even if it's not written explicitly, you sense that the next stage of thought is a continuation of Luria. And you say, my God, what is happening here? Because you've entered into the same vibration as him.